Good morning, my name is Bella and I'm here to make a video about Baylor Rush and try and answer as many questions as I kind of had coming into Baylor Rush, because there aren't that many videos about it because Baylor Rush is very different from regular Rush, so I hope this video helps. So today is our first day of Rush. It's online and it's orientation day. So for this, if you miss your orientation online Zoom session, you are automatically, like, immediately in all caps removed from the Rush process. Like, they made that very clear that we cannot miss that. So we have COVID testing that we have to do. Thank you so much. I'm wearing this like layered necklace from Kendra Scott, and then these cross earrings from James Avery, and then my Apple Watch, of course. This like blue turtleneck, like long sleeve thing I got from PacSun. I got this leather jacket at a boutique in Katy/Fulshire area. My Lululemon leggings, yay. And then these are Madden Girl. Hey friends, this is a new room. This is a like study room. I will be filming in here a little bit. So it was just kind of the end of the day and I thought I would give you a rundown on what actually happened. Also, if you are worried at all, they made sure to make it very clear. Baylor University and the Panhellenic Council made it very clear that there is no tolerance for hazing of any kind. Baylor also doesn't use the words pledge or like pledge class. They use potential new member, PNM, or member class. So, like, do not take this word for word. I am a PNM myself going through Rush for the first time. If you're watching this video, that means you probably watched Brooklyn and Bailey's video too. I just wish there had been more specifics because no one in my family has rushed a sorority before. Also, other people's outfits for today were just very casual. I just felt like dressing up because I got a new jacket and I wanted to wear it, so. Another thing that they mentioned during orientation and our Gamma Chi thing that they really emphasized is that we will not have our phones at all. The only times that we will have our phones during the in-person rounds is during like our lunch breaks, and they said even then, like, you can't just go run to Chick-fil-A or Cane's or Whataburger or whatever because they're only like 40 minutes to an hour and you don't really want to miss anything. They recommended kind of like buying little things to make sandwiches or like mac and cheese cups, you know, just things to like be able to run to the dorm, make really quick, and be able to like run back. Some of the things that they talked about in orientation was silence, which is where active members that are in the sorority cannot talk to PNMs. PNM stands for potential new member. So like you guys we can't talk to them, they can't talk to us, just to make sure that this like decision is ours alone. Our voting at the end of each day is online through the system called ICS. Anyways, so then we had a meeting with our Gamma Chis. All right, what are Gamma Chis? Gamma Chis are girls who are in a sorority, but they disassociated. I don't know if it's for the semester or for the year, but basically like they're not allowed to tell us whether they're in Pi Phi or Chi or Zeta, ACHIO, like they're not allowed to say what they are. They're kind of disassociating to kind of help us through the rush process and not like give us a biased view. So we were split into groups by last name. Our Gamma Chi has kind of been messaging us saying, if you have any questions, like let us know. Like, here's what to expect for today. Here's what to expect for tomorrow. Like, just being super informative and making sure that we know what is going on, sending a schedule. So those are the girls that were helping us out, and they just basically did another rundown of like orientation, but then asked if we had any specific questions and they answered them. We had to go pick up our Panhellenic gift bags, and in it had like, it said like Baylor Panhellenic on all of it. It was like a mask, a tumbler, a pen, a notebook, and then the shirt that we're wearing tomorrow for open house that all the girls are gonna be wearing tomorrow. Okay, I'm gonna go shower and wish me luck for tomorrow. Today is open house day. Today's pretty chill. Same necklace as yesterday. The Baylor recruitment Panhellenic shirt they gave us. My Gucci belt. These jeans I got from Yaya Club, and then boots from yesterday. Everyone else is just kind of chill, wearing sweatpants and whatever, but you know, look good, feel good type vibes.
Hi! Okay, we look good from the waist up, but then we're wearing sweatpants. It's open house day!
Once we got our schedules, it gave us all 9 sororities with a meeting link that throughout the day we will go and click on. So we're visiting all 9 chapters today, and we have 15 minutes at each one, and we're going to be listening to their songs, just know a little bit about them. And then at the end of the day, as soon as it's over, we go back on the Zoom with our Gamma Chis, and they will be watching us as we vote. So this is kind of what it looks like. I just kind of logged on and it gave me party 1 through 9, and it has all of the sororities, all the times, and then the meeting links. So I clicked on my first link, which was Kayo, and now I'm just waiting for them to start the meeting. It is beautiful 8:50 in the morning, so wanted to make an update because it's freezing cold in the dorm room, so I put my Snuggie on, but during the things I'm just gonna like go like this, you know, like, but it's still on my lap. Outfit changed into sweatpants. Davudi is wearing a cardigan with sweatpants, and then we saw these clowns earlier. Muffins and cheese! This is me in the waiting room for Alpha B, and then I have like a notebook thing, like writing down little whatever for each one. And then my snack, chips and salsa, because we're starving and we're going to Mimo after. Just a little update. The day is over and we voted, but the ICS website crashed on all of us, so we had to stay on the Zoom with our Gamma Kais forever. So it is like 5 and we're hungry, so we're in Mimo. We have submitted to the dining hall food again. Let's see what we have. I have this grilled cheese with burger patty, fries, and a breadstick. Go ahead, Emmy.
Me and Tay got enchiladas, carrots with something on them, some fries and ranch seasoning and pickles.
Wonderful. What did you guys get?
Me and Aiden both have fries and chicken.
Yummy. And we all got pink lemonade and tea. Yay. So it is the end of open house day. We are officially done with Zoom. Back in the room, makeup off. Hair is kind of like low-key curled for tomorrow. That way when we wake up at 5:30 in the morning, all we gotta do is like touch it up and then go. Tomorrow is philanthropy day, and so we will go into our chapter rooms and they're gonna tell us about what their philanthropies are. Like, you know, some of them had like St. Jude or breast cancer awareness, mental health. Also, what are songs? It is the thing that went viral on TikTok, the I wanna go Delta Z boom boom. It was that for all of them. So the voting process today, we had all 9 of the chapters kind of in the center of our screen, and when it opened, we were able to move the 7 that we want to continue to see over to the left, and we were able to be like, we're good with skiing and coming back to all of these. But the 2 that we didn't quite mesh with, we kind of moved to the right, but we had to rank them 1 and 2. Number 1 would be like, yeah, I didn't really like them, but I'd be okay if I went back. 2 is like, yeah, no, do not put me in there. Some of the ones that I hadn't even really considered crept up on me, and I'm quite frightened because I don't know what decision as of today that I would make on prep day. After just today, like Zoom, it's really hard to make judgments, and we didn't even really get to talk. It was 15-minute increments, 15 minutes on Zoom with a chapter talking with them and 15 minutes off, like taking a break, literally from 9 a.m. to 1:15. It was so long. So long. That is the rundown for today, and I will keep y'all posted tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. It is 7 in the morning. We woke up early because we had to get ready because today is philanthropy day, so we get to go to the sororities that picked us back that we picked yesterday. We find that out at like 8:30, so we have to meet at Waco Hall at 7:15, and then we will head over to the Stacy Riddle, which is where all the chapter rooms are held, and they will tell us about their philanthropies in each one. My shirt is a long sleeve turtleneck. Not sure where I got it. This is Kendra Scott necklace, and these are Kendra Scott earrings. My rings are James Avery, and then this was given to me by my dad from the Sturgis Rally in South Dakota. Another Kendra bracelet. My skirt is from a boutique, and then my shoes from who knows where.
My romper is from Dillard's. Gucci, Pandora. My shoes are Tory Burch.
My sweater is from my mom's closet. My dress is from Marshall's. So are these shoes. My necklace were all gifts. My earrings are from Amazon.
My sweater is from Marshall's. My leather skirt is from a Waco boutique. And my boots are from Forever 21. And this necklace is from Marshall's.
We've been sitting in here for 2 hours. It's 9:15
2 hours.
because the ICS website crashed once again. So then they had to go and search our things, and they put on a piece of paper. This is our schedule for today with our 7 that like wanted us back. Here we go. So this is Sarah. We share the first 3 letters of our names. We were roommates at line camp. We were fortunate enough to be sorority buddies. We both got fortunate enough to have full schedules.
Oh, yeah.
They backed everything up by 2 hours.
You can't tell by the marks here?
Yeah. So now we have lunch. Still at a decent hour because they had to switch the whole schedule around, but we don't get done till 4:35 today.
And then we still have a Zoom call after.
And then we have a Zoom call after.
So excited!
What's up, guys? I just want to update you. It is officially 5:17 in the afternoon. We've been up since 5:30. Our day got delayed by 2.5 hours because the ICS system crashed, as I mentioned earlier. So none of us got our schedules. Finally, our Gamma Chi's just kind of like wrote it on the back of our little like name tag lanyards. Bella Guyman, Group 8, PNM number 368, or my name isn't even Bella. It's 368, because that was how they did it. Let me be real. It doesn't matter what shoes you wear. It really doesn't. Nobody's looking at your shoes. It's because nobody was even looking and my feet are dead. So one of the sororities that I had kept yesterday dropped me. They decided like I wasn't for them. Cool. But then one of the sororities that I had dropped yesterday kept me, so they kind of filled in and filled up my schedule. So I still had a full schedule even though it wasn't the 7 that I kept. It was that first one that I just said like that I could go back to, so they like slipped into my schedule. So super cool. I'm very conflicted because listening to all of the philanthropies today was so heartfelt, and I could honestly see myself getting behind any and all of them because all the girls were so passionate about it, and yay. So I'm really just hoping that today goes well for voting, and that I wake up tomorrow.
Quick question, did anyone leave anything in the chapel, or did anyone lose
It is 7 p.m. We are parked in the Mod Pizza parking lot. We have our little tags on because we're still P&Ms, and we need to let actives know that like they can't talk to us because of silence. So let's grub.
So good news, tomorrow we do not have to be at Waco Hall until 8:30. They're giving us our schedules on a piece of paper. Let's go. We don't have to worry about 1,500 girls logging on to the same website that has crashed multiple times before. Very good executive decision on that one, guys. Tomorrow they said no phones, no bag, no jacket, no nothing. If your phone comes into Waco Hall or Stacy Riddle, you are dropped from recruitment. They made that very clear because their bags, like things that they said they were gonna be holding, was awful. They were all like in the chapel part of Stacy Riddle, like bags from group 1 through whatever. So my bag was like group 8, and like our phones were just thrown in there, our water bottles were thrown in there, bags thrown in there. It was chaos. And so for lunch, I didn't even have my phone or my ID or my little bag because all the girls were running through and like crowding the chapel. I was like, I'm hungry, I'm starving actually. So I ran from Stacy Riddle to my dorm, used the clock from like my friends and then from our microwave because getting my phone wasn't worth it. Good morning, it is Sisterhood Day. We are all dressed up and ready to go. We're about to head over to Waco Hall and then get our schedules and see if all the ones that we picked yesterday picked us back. I got my dress from Taylor's Closet. This is a cross set my mom and my sister wear. These earrings are from Francesca's, James Avery, Kendra Scott, and then Kendra Scott. And then my shoes are from Steve Madden.
My dress is from Francesca's. My earrings are from Francesca's. My normal jewelry, so Gucci, Pandora. And my wedges are Jessica Simpson.
Oh, my dress is from Altered State. My pink boots are Sam Edelman. My earrings, I don't know where I got them. I got them at Christmas on 5th. This is Kendra Scott. This is from a boutique in Hawaii. This is Louis Vuitton. This is Kendra Scott. This is from Marshall's.
My earrings and necklace are both from Target, so are my shoes, and then this dress is from Pharmacy Revolution.
Dress is from Billabong, my shoes are Steve Madden, and my jewelry is from Leaf and Creek.
Yes! Go day 3!
Yeah! Today was such a long day. I know I keep saying that every day, but today was so long. All through the first semester, there was this sorority that was kind of super popular and like top dog just based on like their Instagram and intramurals and I don't know, just like word on the street. And I was like, that's what I want to be. I want to be this sorority. And I found myself going into their rooms during Panhellenic previews, and I went in there yesterday, and I just felt like I was having to put up this front. I felt like if I were to like have a real conversation that I was gonna be judged and immediately dropped. It just felt super uncomfy. I felt uptight and not myself. So I was conflicted because I was like, I wanna be in the sorority because they're top dog. But then I was also like, I wanna be in a sorority where I can be myself and have people who like love me just for being me and not having to put on this like facade. I prayed to God and I was just like, dear Lord, like make this decision for me. If I'm meant to be in there and I'll figure it out, then by all means keep me. But if it's gonna be something where I'm only choosing them based on like popularity, drop me, like get it over with. So we get to Waco Hall and they give us our, they gave us like these strips of paper that were like this, and I like folded mine, as you can see, so it could fit in the back of my like lanyard thing. And I just stared at this piece of paper in shock. I looked at it and I was like, double checked to make sure that was my name. I was like, there's no way. So I had like a little humbling experience this morning, because God answered my prayer. He dropped me from that like popular sorority, and you know, it took me a second, but then I was like, you know what? Obviously I wasn't meant to be there. I wouldn't have been happy there. I wouldn't have found my forever friends there. So ultimately super grateful. I feel like I've said Panhellenic previews in here, or Panny previews, and I haven't explained what that is. So basically, since we rush in the spring, all of fall semester you're being rushed, whether you realize it or not. I personally didn't go on that many rush dates or go to that many Panhellenic previews. Panhellenic previews were like a 2-hour window where the chapter rooms in the Stacy Riddle were open and the girls were there, and it was literally like what we're experiencing right now. The girls were all there like, oh my gosh, hi, it's so nice to meet you. And you'd be talking to them, meeting a bunch of people. And if you found someone you clicked with, you'd be like, oh my gosh, let's go for coffee. Or, oh my gosh, let me get your Instagram and we'll chat. Or, oh my gosh, this, that. And you just kind of met a lot of people. In the end, it's really just about being a part of something bigger than yourself and having that like team of girls that is like ready to go to battle for you, that is willing to go to the library or be a shoulder to cry on. Like it doesn't matter what group you're in, you'll find your place. So I'm just really hoping that I am fortunate enough to be invited back, because each time we're invited back, it really is a blessing, and I think people lose sight of that in the midst of it all. Let's say none of the sororities picked you. Then you've been released from recruitment, and in the morning, once they discover that no one picked you, you will get a phone call and they will say like, I don't know what they're gonna say, but essentially like, hey, thank you so much for going through this process, but we are sorry to inform you that the recruitment process is over for you. Me and my roommates, suite mates, whatever you wanna call it, not influencing each other, but definitely like discussing, because we have come to realize that even though I might have loved a room and the conversations that I had in that room, they had a completely different experience for like, what? Like, I did not like that. And the ones that they're liking, I was like, what? I did not like that. So I think it's super cool how this process kind of works, because it really is catered to you and what you get out of it. And there's literally no wrong answer. There's no like tier, like there really isn't. It's just wherever you feel the most drawn to. And so I honestly hope we all get different ones, because we're still like sisters in the fact that like I'm still gonna love them, they're still gonna love me, we're still living together next year. So I don't know if I shared what I had for lunch yesterday, but it was pretty much the same thing that I had today. So after room number 3, hightailed it back up to the dorm, and I made a mac and cheese shapes cup. The shapes were Paw Patrol, if you're wondering. Yesterday I had beefaroni, like the Chef Boyardee little cups, and then I had chips and salsa and 2 granola bars and some goldfish, because I was not about to go to the dining hall and wait in a long line for some of that. Today was not easy by any means. You know, you just kind of go into each room wanting to imagine yourself in each sorority, imagine looking at the girls as like your future sisters, and you're trying to put yourself there and really be invested. And then you get to the 3rd room and you're like, holy cow, how am I gonna only choose 2? How do I only choose 2 when I could see myself loving all of these girls and like they're showing so much love to me?
Good morning, today's prep day. I'm running late, so I'm gonna be super quick. This is from Kendra. These are Kendra from the color bar.
James Avery ring, Kendra Scott bracelet. This dress is from Yaya Club, strapless, super cute. My shoes, Amazon. Let's go. Hey y'all, wow, preference day is over. I actually got the 2 that I had really wanted yesterday. So I was super overjoyed. I was literally grabbing my paper for my Gamma Chi, like shaking. But in case you didn't get to see the shoes I was wearing, they match my jewelry. So essentially how this pref is going to work is we keep both of them if we had to, and I had 2 this morning. So we just preference which one we would absolutely want to be in. So I'm gonna take my top choice and I'm gonna put them at number 1. But then my second one, I would still be okay going there. I'm sure I would find people that would be able to provide what I needed for me. So I'm gonna put them at number 2. And let's say my number 1 doesn't pick me back. I will open my letter tomorrow, hopefully, if number 2 picks me, and I will run home to them. But if my number 1 picks me after I've picked them, then as soon as I open that envelope, I will be sprint. Going into today, I was really scared because I had no idea how I was gonna pick at the end of the day. So I went straight from the first room to the second room. I was just like, dear Lord, please just give me a deciding factor. Like, let it become blatantly obvious that it's one or the other. But I feel like I could find friendship anywhere, and I really wanted that emphasis of like, not only, you know, are they there for friendship and fun and a shoulder cry on, but I want someone who's willing to call me out when I'm not acting as myself, or when I need to, you know, start taking school more seriously or my faith more seriously. That was just something I was looking for, because I myself like need to grow in both of those areas. If you're the best person in the room, find a new room. And I definitely, you know, was listening to their stories, and I was like, I want to be where they are. I want to have that. I want to be poured into and like, just, you know,